Hello guys, we are back with another episode of our Madden content series, and I am looking forward to this series because it's weekend league time, and because it's football weekend time. So after this video you guys can jump right ahead to the weekend league, and I hope you do well and I will do the same. Before we jump into the weekend league, I have some things to tell you. So last time I promised you guys that we will take a look at some cards and say what stats are important and which aren't important. So in general, when you take a look at the card, and that's what we will do here, we go to upgrade, you go to the attributes and take a look at the card. My suggestion is to always take a first look at the numbers. So when you have the numbers here and the colors and numbers, for example, tracking 56 red, it means basically that's the worst possible rating. I think there are some spans where they are yellow, red, orange, green, dark green, and I think all the stats play nearly the same. So if you have a 91 awareness, then he most likely plays the same like a 90 awareness. At least it's that way with some positions. Of course, there are other stats like speed, and they are very, very different. And the more speed you have, of course, the better it is. And there are videos out on YouTube. For example, Spruce TV, he tested it in Madden 20, what the difference is in speed point and acceleration in yards on the field. So you can check him out. When we go to the O-line, so we will start with the O-line and go through all of the positions on offense for this video. When you start on the O-line, you see the O-line has here pass blocking 84. As you see, it's not dark green. So we could know that if it's not dark green, then we should look for somebody who is basically dark green. And if you want to save some money, I would suggest, especially with O-line, if you have the choice between two players basically have the same color on pass block, then especially on O-line you will not notice any difference. So that's a way where you can save coins. So it means it doesn't need to be the 90 pass block. You could as well buy the 87 pass block or run block, so you can save some money. Another thing that is important, and I will take a look here if we have a receiver, is that we have a big guy. So especially in Madden 22, big guys have their value, big bodies have their value. I will really have to see if I have a big guy. Now I don't have a big guy, and the reason why is because all of these cards I got them for free, so that's why I didn't choose to have bigger guys. But in the end, if you can afford a bigger guy, go always for the bigger guy as long as his speed is sufficient and fast enough. So speed kills and high kills as well. And the other thing that you should know about wide receivers, that's something that I said last time. The more separation you get, the better they are. So you have Elworth with 90 deep route running, mid route running at 88, and short route running at 88 as well. And on the other hand, you have, see here, you have Hester with, what does he have? That deep route running 90, mid route running 92, short route running 92. So he's basically better, and he gets separation. Plus I've put route technician on him. And that's the core things that you need to know. The other things, in the tight end position, for example, you have some tight ends, especially position tight ends, they get the best abilities for cheap. As you see here, he gets tight end the printers for 2, he gets slot printers for 2. That could be crazy in some in some capacity in some schemes, and he's a really very good tight end. He has, I don't know if he has height, but yes, he has some height, could be higher as a tight end, but 6'4" is not small. And on the other hand, what you should keep in mind when building your squad always is, like, I don't know why it bugs here, it doesn't show my my team scheme. Maybe I will check out and in again. Let's see if it does show it. Okay, it doesn't show my schemes for whichever reason. I don't know why, but it doesn't show them. You should make sure that you have a theme team, and that's especially important because your players get a lot of boosts. So now we come to the last point, and the last one is basically choosing your chemistries. For chemistries, it's important to know that there are some chemistries that are required. So basically you need to have them, and for me personally it's gunslinger. I want to get the ball fast out of my hands and in the hands of my receiver, and on the other hand I like route technician. Yeah? Especially when I have guys like Hester, he's a route runner, so it means he gets these things for cheap. What I like as well is tighten the printers, since I play gun bunch tight end, and the tight end is a very important part of the scheme. The scheme has a lot of default awesome routes, and with the printers on my tight end I can do a lot of things that I couldn't do without it, and I can create a lot of beta which I couldn't create without my tight end. So, and on the other hand, and that's what I'm thinking about, it's nice to have to put outside the printers or slot the printers on my wide receiver, my outside wide receiver, and slot the printers on my inside wide receiver. The thing that I am currently just thinking about is that we have a kind of double team disengaging, I can't say to call it meta, double team disengaging meta, but I think you can call it that way, and that means that I'm currently considering to put a post up on my guards, but this would mean that I only have 2 AP left, or that I have 1 AP left, so that I would need to take away the outside the printers from my receiver Lance Allworth, and yeah, I'm not quite sure. I think I will go into the weekend league without post-ups, and if people keep on disengaging, then I will for sure switch this up. So that is the offense. The next time we will take a look on the defensive side of the ball, and after that I will try to take a look at which scheme you could use, and I think the gun bunch tight end is the best no money spent squad scheme that you could possibly have, because it doesn't require, excuse me for that, it doesn't require abilities. If you don't have the money to afford them, it for sure makes the scheme better, abilities make the scheme better, but a gun bunch tight end has a lot of default routes that beat everything. So guys, if you want to check that out, stay tuned. I will bring it live during the next days. So I hope you do well in the weekend league. Good luck, like and share my videos, subscribe to my videos, subscribe to the Medium channel if you want to read it. And yeah, I promise if you subscribe, the ladies will love you. Bye bye.